EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from Southern California. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
31. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 31, here's second down and 5. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
So, from the 37, here's second and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Charger first down. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Jacob Parrish on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 23, here's second and 7. He'll look to throw. Forced, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And I think one of the Chargers was, yes, he was able to get his hands on it, and they retained possession.
It's a gain of 2.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Chargers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get this to the rookie from Tennessee. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
32.
So a big one there to start the drive. 32 yards. Now, faking the give. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Michigan man, David Ojabo, in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
It is 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. On the move left. Now he'll run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They'll look to throw. got a man open deep downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And the Chargers.
It's a big one for the Chargers.
First and
39 yards.
31-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's in. One big drop. Touchdown Chargers. That is second TD catch of the season. The PAT up and good. And the Chargers take a 10-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. He'll drop to throw. Rolling right. Reaching for it. The tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively in there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Quick hitting slant there. He's going to have the first down and more. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And they'll be set up now. A up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is brought in. And it's a big play. He's finally taken down. What a way to end the first. They can't wait to start the next quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Tied at 10 apiece. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Extra point attempt to come here. His kick is good. And the Chargers go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
Buccaneers 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
So second down, and they'll run it. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
To number 18.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Going right, it's taken in, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
First down.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
Quick throw, taken in. Whoa! And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Number 18.
That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Hami Malak, touchdown Buccaneers. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Chargers.
That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
46-yard line.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
First down throw there is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The Chargers.
A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, L.A.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
That's complete on the tight end screen.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
The Bucs 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's second and 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. They'll look to throw here on first down. Try to set up the screen to Mitchell. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
19, Charger, 19.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, and he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Reload, let's go.
possession here. Left side. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A 4-yard loss on the play.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 6.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. Open man, that's Malak. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have a Bucs first down by a couple of yards. They get 4 on that 3rd and 2.
First down, Buccaneers.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. Pass caught by Malak. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 26
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Buccaneer first down.
2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
1st and goal, Tampa Bay.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Makes the score Buccaneers 24, Chargers 17.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The third quarter begins with a run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Third and 10. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That ball is caught on the sideline and 2 feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. So a smart decision on the defensive side to use the challenge here. This winds up as an incomplete pass. This is taken at the 25. Oh, we think he's over the seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
10 yards to go.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Let's go now. 70 line.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. The Chargers get set to kick it away. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Now, faking the give. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that. They're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, Second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson getting in for the sack, and that's going to lead to third and very long.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for third and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on second down. And barring something dramatic happening here, they might have just killed any chance of extending this drive. I think he predetermined that third down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
31 yards line.
Ready up. Back. Panther 60. Panther 60. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10. Back to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, LA. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He called his own number, and it worked. 16 on the gain and a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
He'll drop to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Terrell Smith. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Little quick pass to the receiver, heading right. That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Buccaneers' 23-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers will move out in front. 27-24.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll push forward for about a yard. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
60 by.
He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion. To his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. To his running back, and they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 15.
They get 15 on that game. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback, and it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
They'll look to throw yet again. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Big play coming up. This is third down. They'll throw out of the gun. There's that man again. Another catch. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple.
Brings up fourth down.
Throwing now from the gun. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
And that's a big-time effort on fourth down. If he doesn't come up with this ball, Mike, they turn it over on downs, but instead, not only does he lay out and make a terrific catch, they get a fresh set of downs here and now see if they can finish this thing off and come away with some points.
Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal.
Here now, second down and goal.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Check out.
They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Tampa. So that's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Now, for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Buccaneers have taken a 4-point advantage.
31. Chargers 27.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Okay, break.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
60, Bobcat, 60, go! Have the 60, have the 60. Hurt, hurt.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Yaya Diaby. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already.
Got it, ready? 79 more to go.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Moving outside the pocket. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Tyrese Knight getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go, set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
This is teach tape. This is exactly how they teach defensive linemen to rush the quarterback. First order of business is obviously get a sack, get to the quarterback, disrupt the pocket. If you can't get there, get big in the throwing lane, and that's exactly why.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. He'll look to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Really nice coverage there defensively. And here you find yourself in a one-score game. Like, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away. Snap it again. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Ready? Count 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Buccaneers have just about sewn up this football game.
By the Buccaneers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
His drive will start on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Open man, that's Malak. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. For the worker, he loses the football. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, my goodness, Mike. What a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
Catch is made. That is Williams.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now he's just going to flip this forward.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and
it's a touchdown! They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
That will tie the game at 34.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. This is 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. It's a gain of 16 and very quickly a first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco leading. 79 Bronco.
Moving to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They are trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
Here's first down.
Let's go. Take off.
They'll stick to the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now, timeout call. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. This might be one final heave to the end zone. So now, a big spot coming here. This to win the game. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. So here we go. Big spot for the rookie. This one he's got to have. That's long enough, and it's good. On target from long range. So a win here for the Buccaneers. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.